Hey everyone and welcome back to Deus Ex Mankind Divided, where last episode, well, we went into the Church of the Machine God, and yeah, they were trying to get us at him, but luckily I was able to convince them not to. But now we're going to go after a special lady here that wanna tell us about her husband and Vincent Black, hopefully, so we can figure out where he is. And there she came, Fade to Black, the quest. Hello, my lady. Oh, newspaper. No thanks. So,
All I wanted was a fresh start.
what? Hi? Do I have to do this to them? You don't have to explain to me. What? Oh, I don't. I mean, yeah, I'm not wanna hurt you. I just wanted to talk with him, and they started being like, "Shit, what are you doing?" And she's like, "I can explain." What the hell happened? I just wanted to do the quest.
All I wanted was a fresh start.
I'm gonna give you a fresh start. Hey,
No.
hi, lady, please.
No.
You know me. We talked.
All I wanted was a fresh start.
Who are these guys? The Valley Henchmen. I thought they were part of the quest and I would have to save her from them. It seemed logical, right? Buslow was right. We all had her talking to that freak in the club. See, they are! And she freaks out about it! So much for any doubt about whether she poses a threat. Whatever she knows, it's too much. You know what you have to do.
No.
Yeah, how do I get the info from her now? Made it out to our rendezvous, now I need her to tell me what she knows. Seems like the only way to do that is to pay her, or give her a terrain trick. Maybe I could just find her husband. Lock her on my...
All I wanted was a fresh start.
Come on, just talk with me!
No.
If I leave, maybe they... calm down a little bit. Hi guys. How are things? What's this about?
I don't know what to do. I've never been in any kind of legal trouble before.
Okay. Yeah, I keep moving. I'll go back here now. It says the panic have stopped, so hopefully they aren't panicked anymore. Great. Hi.
That bastard. That murderous piece of shit.
Are you okay?
He sent them here to kill me. I mean, I know what kind of man my husband is, but to sick those animals on me. Oh, I tried to tell you inside the club. We needed to be more discreet.
You sure he's the one who sent them?
Who
Yeah.
else? Blesta is not a good man. He smuggles weapons, drugs, whores, you name it. All of it heading east. Oh, it's obvious now that he knows that I know. I have the address of the locker where everything is stored, and I have the code to get in.
You want me to shut down your husband's smuggling operation?
That is what Vince wanted. I was going to give him this information, and in exchange he was going to pay for my ticket out of Prague. Don't you understand? I must leave Blesta tonight. I must get as far as I can.
Yeah, and I have your ticket even. Yeah, do you know where Vince is?
How did you know to trust Vince with all this? What made you believe he can help?
I didn't know. Not for sure. All I knew is that very few are willing to stand up to men like my husband. I had heard that Vince Black was one of those men. But when he didn't show up to our meeting, I don't know what to think of him anymore. I put my faith in you now.
Do you know of any other ways to contact Vince? Would you know anything that might explain why he didn't show up?
All I know is that Vince wanted information about my husband. And that my husband... Blesta knew the name Vince Black. He cursed it often. I believe he feared Vince.
Or hated. Or both. And you know you also here now do something. So maybe he's probably the one that dealt with you. Yeah, what about you?
Given what happened with those men, the way they attacked us, Seems like you're in even more danger than you thought.
Don't worry. I will be careful. Just as you must be, darling. Besides, I'll be out of Prague within the hour, and Vlesta will never see me again. Assuming, of course, that you can pay.
I have the train ticket.
What else do I need to know about your husband?
Vlesta is like all young Diwali. You cannot argue with them. You cannot intimidate them. You cannot appeal to their heart. All he cares about is delivering on time and chasing after women who are not his wife.
Is that why you want to get back at him? Because of something he's done to you?
I have no illusions about who I married. I knew he was ambitious, eager to please the wrong kinds of men. But I didn't think he would turn into this monster. I want him to test failure, to have to walk home with his tail between his legs.
If I get involved in this, there's a chance he might not walk home at all.
I wouldn't cry over him.
Okay, good. Yeah, let's negotiate.
Alright, this information you have, how much do you want for it?
The price of a ticket to Berlin, with enough left over to start my new life. That is what Vince and I had agreed. They say Berlin is a good city for those wanting to be lost.
Give train ticket? Yeah, I have a train ticket here already bought. You leave when you want.
Here, the ticket's already been bought, open-ended. You leave when you want.
All right. Thank you. My husband owns a storage locker next to the Palisade Bank. The code is 2565. It is the centerpiece of his operation. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Yeah. Me too. Outside the Palisade Bank there. Okay. Oh no. Where does this lady even? Why did they come from here and she? Ooh. Okay. Anything else? Heroes? Why is there a locker here? Just like that? What the... Damn you, raises on ups update. I don't want to. Last time I mixed up the microphone for I don't know how long. Yeah. Can I go? No. So that's just this. How did you even get there from there? You come out from this door and the men followed you and it's like, huh, I didn't know they followed me. Yeah, sure. Oh.
Delara, that Diwali op Vince was digging into. I've got the address of a smuggling locker he was looking for.
Maybe he's still looking. Or maybe he found it some other way. This information, you came by it how exactly?
The informant Vince was supposed to meet. She agreed to work with me instead.
That doesn't surprise me. You're good at gaining people's trust, Adam. It's a rare skill.
Point is, I got a lead. I'll let you know what I find.
Yeah. Oh wait, is that more men I have to fight here? Or can I just go by, please? I'm friendly this time. Oh, wait, down here? What?
The fires could have been started by almost anything.
Oh.
I'm telling you, it was arson. You're paranoid. It was a bookshop.
That's
Anything
yeah. Only a bookshop, sure. So, I wonder how things went for him with his special client, the house call. No, he was the friend with the boss. Hi, can I enter here? Good. And this place is still safe. That's good. Anything here, by the way, now when I have vision? Why is the gas here? Oh. Ebook? Nah. Hypersteam. Thank you. Hacking. Can I end? Have I read this? No. Wait. House call. I've been experiencing some strange symptoms in my last visit with you. This is unacceptable. You'll do something about this, yes? Have I read this? I recognize his face, I think. As to do, I feel like maybe I've talked with this one before. Yeah. Have I? I mean, it seems like thing I should have known before here. With they taking there, he going to a house call, all that. Oh. Great software also. Sure. Oh. That's worth 1,000 credits. So thank you. Don't mind if I do. And more crafting pots. I can make things. Huh? Oh. Yeah, very impressive indeed. Now, hi.
Things
Have you
with
thing?
Otar aren't going so well, Jensen.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
About your place, Kohler. Are you alright?
Is that my fault?
Physically, yes. Emotionally, I just kind of.
So because I broke
actually
him.
had some
Oh.
real good books up there. The bookstore was kind of a front, sure, but it was my front. The version of me I presented to the world. That means something.
Yeah.
It means whatever deal you thought you had with the Diwalis is apparently off.
My deal. Right.
There's something you're not telling me about why Otar's got it in for you.
Maybe he is just angry, you know? He takes it out on me because I'm prettier than he is. Or maybe he just really doesn't like books. It's possible, right?
Yeah, sure.
Let's just optimize that rig of yours, huh? You got the neuroplasticity calibrator for me or what?
Yeah, I do. But what about the bookstore fire?
I know you may not want to talk about what happened to your store.
I get where you're coming from, okay? But try to understand, Jensen. I'm a guy who likes to respect privacy. Especially if the other person is someone who can kill me. Which is real good for you, actually. It goes both ways.
You're willing to ignore what happened?
I am trying to protect myself. Maybe next time they don't just burn the store, huh?
I rely on you, Kohler. And I'm willing to help if I can. I don't want to have to identify your remains next time I come in for a tune-up.
Neither of us want that. But sometimes, it's better to sweep the ashes under the rug. Now come on. Let's optimize that rig of yours.
Yeah, what about the procedure though?
This procedure. There won't be any surprises like last time.
Last time I was surprised by your crazy tech. But now is totally different. Now I know what's under that hood of yours. And you got me the tool I need. Changes everything.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do exactly?
I'm gonna optimize your system. No more worrying about overheating. No more worrying about glitches. Jensen 2.0. Sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah, except I haven't really used any of those new ones having to change, right? Have I? What's about color? Yeah, his problem.
You can't hide forever. What are you gonna do when Otar comes back?
What do you expect from me? I am tangled up with these people now. This is what I get for saying yes to Radic. But what choice did I have? What choice do I have now?
Your choice is to tell me what the hell is going on. What does Otar want from you?
He wants to know what I know about Radic. That Radic needs me. The way you need me, Jensen. You understand?
Yeah.
Radic is augmented.
The head of the Diwali man. If Otar finds this out, if any of the Diwali finds this out, they are not very open-minded about these things.
Yeah, I get it, Kohler. So what are you gonna do?
When augmented people ask for help, I help them. I continue to help Radic.
I mean, I had already assumed that Ravish was augmented and you was his guy. What I didn't know what this Diwali didn't like that. That it was a big thing for the Diwali. But otherwise I was like, yeah, it's Ravis you are and probably his house you were going to. But apparently that was the other guy, so I'm not sure. Was that Ravis on the picture there? I don't know. I forgot to check who the mail was from. Anyway, let's do this.
Alright. Please, tell me this is what a neuroplasticity calibrator looks like.
That's the one! Okay, this won't take long, I promise. And don't worry, man, I never screw up 2 in a row. Spent a lot of time prepping for this one.
Just try not to take anything.
That wasn't so bad, right? How do you feel?
I feel fine. I feel lighter.
I fixed you. Death to all your limits. Whatever implant you want to activate, you activate. 0 consequences.
That sounds pretty good. Thanks, Kohler. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Just get out there and make me proud. Go make use of all that cool shit.
I haven't really, and I don't know if I want to. Ooh, crafting parts. Wonderful. Now, what about this gas? I saw some gas here, right? Yeah. Oh wait. So, is that? Oh. Secrets. Jensen. Alyssa. An A-book about fleshing chrome. Bad week, a bad month, bad year. Unemployment. Wait. Is that unemployment? Crime spree. The dailies was saying times were tough all over. This was news. Business was good. The boys in blue didn't have the manpower to handle every little thing. Or maybe they weren't interested. It didn't take more than a few grease palm to have them send clients my way. I just wandered into my office when he walked in. Tall, dark. You know the type. Strong hand. This is a detective roman. Novel? No. Arms like treason. Piercing blue eyes. I know this one was going to be trouble. Oh wait. Miss Parker? Donna. Linwood Alerts. I need your help. My cousin was killed. The police say it's suicide, but I know otherwise. Still, they don't want to touch it. I dusted off my jacket, lit up my cigarette. Why? She was augmented. It's been right about the trouble. I reached for the well-worn drawer handle on my left. I need a drink. The one thing I actually wanted to be a continuation on it is something. Oh. What's this? What's this? Oh, more hacking. Oh, that's a pretty high one. Is it right here then I can then... Spotify.
Anomaly detected.
Oh shit.
Trace program initiated.
Take it! Quickly!
Access.
Yeah! Unlock. What is this? No. Safe. Open. Ooh, a triangle. And a praxis kit. Okay, here are your triangles so you can scan it. Yay! Wonderful. Everyone gonna be happy. Right? Anything else? Oh. How did I miss that? I checked it! Locker apparently not upside. Anything else here? Doesn't look that way. Well. So I guess... Can I take the elevator up? Where would I end up? No, you can't. It's locked now. So I guess we have checking out the operation there for the Valley. Their operation take care of that, stop the smuggling, something like so. I already searched, I don't know why I checked. And also the main mission, where we need to meet Miller again, who are somewhere. It sounded there though like we were supposed to leave the area when we dealt with him, so we probably should deal with the smuggling first, but that was right next to the bank, right? Where is Miller though? Oh, Chicane's place, the landing place, coffee shop. Is that? Yeah, it's where we left before. And the side quest should be here right next to the Palisade Bank, they said, right? Read the map. A map onto the back of an old recipe. Oh. Where's the recipe? History, email, story items. Ah, there we go. Palisade Bank. And there, Plaza. Also this little area In there. Yeah, where I thought it was. I thought it was in this little area. Not exactly there, but there. That area, you know? So now, how to get there? The quickest way. Well, I guess we just follow the quest markers to the train, take the train, and then suddenly we be there. But I guess we end it here now and jump back when we're out. Oh.
Adam, it's Arya.
Or maybe
I
not.
just heard what happened. God, right outside your apartment?
What happened outside my apartment?
Someone got all their implants torn out. Was left to bleed to death in the alley. When I first heard where it was, I thought,
I'm fine, Arya. It wasn't me.
be careful going home. It's not the first one of these I've heard about.
Point of interests. Oh, yeah.
Did you see what they did to her?
Why are we drawn to such? What's wrong?
It is not unhealthy to be.
Can I? Hi?
Johnny's not going anywhere. What's your hurry?
We can't let them get
Can I
away.
Orders are orders.
I was
And what are your orders?
I know.
You have to tell us.
Do me a favor, eh?
Please.
At least
Did they send you to
pretend
protect
look for
me?
evidence.
I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age.
Do you have any idea who she was?
No, I've never seen her before. It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Org victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
Higher up. I used to be. Old Hobbit style. Another agency,
I
that's
work
more
for someone
true.
else. Another agency.
That's perfect. You outrank the police.
Depends who you ask.
The detective here, he's not willing. I got the feeling he doesn't care.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
God, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, he's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
Did you see something?
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest. Because if I had seen something, and if I started talking about it, wouldn't that put me in danger?
You... Why isn't my social enhancer here? And first off, unless they are with the police, the one you saw, they're gonna assume you're talking here because you're talking here with us. The police have you in. They're gonna know, like, huh, she's talking with them. And if not, by that, they will just think we found the information somewhere else. And you might already be in danger. See you as a loose end. Yeah, see? Here I'm not thinking much of thinking about that. Doesn't mean you should hold back information. It's natural to be scared. I cannot sympathize.
It's natural to be scared.
Then you understand. I don't want to get involved if I don't have to.
Sure, I understand. You don't know anyone here. But there's a chance this could happen again. The more you're willing to cooperate with the police, the better the odds of catching whoever's responsible.
I know. It's just that I don't trust the police. I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
It's not my case.
But maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an aug.
Yeah, of course, we'll
I'll
check
talk
it
to the
out.
officer in charge and see where he is with the investigation. If I can help him, I will.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
You planning to run off on me already?
The first chance I get. There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor.
The way you say that neighbor all the time seems kinda creepy. I started thinking maybe it's you. Did you do this? Oh no, she seemed quite scared and hysterical first though, but who knows.
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing, or about doing things the right way.
Was a cop for 12 years, I know all about getting bad orders, the difference between what you're told them to do and what you know is right. Yeah, we know it's not his fault, but we are here and might be able to help him actually.
I was a cop for 12 years. I know all about getting bad orders. The difference between what you're told to do and what you know is right.
Tell me about it. So, how did you reconcile yourself with those kinds of orders?
I quit.
I'm 2 months away from the beach. I'm not quitting. But I respect your idealism.
It was a long time ago. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forgo any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn, ex-PMC operative. Heavily augmented.
Alright. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
I never said I was gonna work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I like this guy.
Careful of the evidence.
Yeah. Let's see what we find then. Can we search anything? Examine. Ah, there are cutting marks above Agnes Gunn's arm. Looked like she had an augmented that was forcibly removed. Got a ID card. The murder victim's press ID card. Agnes Gunn was a reporter. Looks like pair of glasses.
Are you a journalist?
No, but she was.
What's that? Come on, it's blinking.
In a series of these.
Oh.
Write that shit to sell copies. No, this was political.
Was also crafting pots, of course. EMP fragment. Looks like came from EMP, used primarily to disable electronics of people who rely on augmentation. So it couldn't have been he because he would have been too close. Oh, 4 out of 7. Really, there are 3 more. Are they all in here? Oh, needle. The bruises on Angela's neck are recent. Looks like the killer's strangler even left a partial fingerprints. Ooh, fingerprints. There was a piece of broken heel sticking out of Angela Gunn's right shoulder. What's these? Coins? Oh, lamps. If I move that, anything?
We'll be right around the corner.
Maybe it's her information, her account about it all.
I will cooperate. You have promised to help, and so I will try to help as well.
Good. So, what about the murder?
How did the attack happen? What was the killer doing?
He was on top of her, cutting the evil out. That's what he called it. I mean, I think.
So you heard his voice?
Very clearly, yes. He sounded confident, authoritarian, like a general commanding troops.
What did he say exactly?
It is time to make you whole again.
Okay. And about what the killer looks like?
Can you remember anything about what the killer looks like?
To be honest, I saw more of the shadow than the man. I remember he was very big. The shadow, it covered everything.
So you can't describe it?
Not the face, no. His clothes, he was wearing something very dark, black, maybe blue.
Was he augmented?
He moved like an augmented man, but I can't say for sure.
What were you doing here?
What were you doing here?
I was looking for Starlight, my cat. There was lightning and suddenly this flash of certainty. That's when I knew something awful was happening.
The EMP grenade,
Where
yeah.
were you exactly?
In the shadows. My head was down. I couldn't move. God, stupid Daria. I shouldn't have gone out today. The energies were all wrong.
You couldn't move, so I guess that was because she also was affected by the EMP grenade.
Is there anything else I should know about you?
You want to know about Daria? What is there to tell? Small town girl came to the big city to escape her problems, to try and become someone else.
Did it work?
Not really. You can't escape yourself. You can't just come to a big city and expect all your problems to seem smaller. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, I guess so. What about the police?
Why is it you don't trust the police to take care of this case?
I have bad memories of the police.
What kind of memories?
Catcalls I didn't want. Tickets I didn't deserve. The policemen here are worse than children. Former captains of high school sports teams will never recapture their years of glory.
I was captain of the debate team in high school.
Yes, well, debate is different.
Montauk? Ah,
What's your
the
name,
detective.
Montag? You ever meet him before tonight?
I went to the station once, years ago, to complain about the ticket. Detective Montag is the one they send you to handle the paperwork.
How'd he do?
He did fine. The point is, he's a desk jockey. Look at him, he's lost out here. The cops who know how to catch killers, they're not the ones sent to investigate murdered ox.
Well, he seemed to know what he was doing, just that he's not allowed to do it. He's too honest.
I'm gonna do what I can to help the investigation.
Good luck.
Any like that, so I can see if we're how far we are from the it said travel. No, not Fade to Black. Where is it? The Harvester. 6 out of 7. Where's the last one? Upwards? Maybe?
We're 2 years too late already.
Didn't think
Can I climb this? I doubt that, but yeah, no. And it's supposed to be in this area. I feel like it's probably up there and I can't reach it without going. I mean, we up there? And then over there, maybe? Somewhere? Is there anything over here? Maybe? This is where it starts or ends. You can't see it. 6 out of 7. It's so damn annoying, the 7th one, that we're missing one.
These assholes.
Does it say anything here about it? The better my chances of understanding exactly what happened here. I want to follow up on something as well in deep into this. I should try talking to Montag. Who knows what he's... Oh!
The only way I'm
So I might find anything more.
Enjoying yourself, detective.
Yeah. About to...
Alright, I have some questions about the murder.
Before we go any further with this, I need you to know something about Johnny Gunn. He's not a good man. I may not like how my bosses are targeting him, but that doesn't mean he's innocent. So, you know, just make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Why else would I be here?
I don't want this to turn into some kind of crusade. Bad men do bad things. In a perfect world, we arrest them for the right reasons, but, well, the world's not always perfect.
Okay, what about the arrest?
You'll only arrest the victim's husband if the evidence tells you to, right? It's not enough that he's an aug, and that your bosses want him to go down.
I'll hold my guys off for as long as I can. But unless you can prove someone else killed Angela, or at the very least that Johnny didn't, I don't have much choice. That's why I'm trusting you to talk to him. Give me your honest opinion on what happened here.
Yeah. Why are you trusting me exactly?
Because you gave me the impression of being qualified. Because I'm big enough to admit that maybe I can use the help, and between you and me, because the thought of confronting a man like Johnny Gunn scares the shit out of me.
Hey, yeah, sure, what about your career?
How long have you been a cop?
Too long. And of all the ways to go out, eh?
What do you mean?
I mean being assigned a case like this. It's HQ's little joke before sending me off to retirement. Oh, but don't worry about me, eh? I'm a survivor. I can make it through this.
This case is a joke to you?
I didn't say that. I said it's a joke to HQ. They know I haven't left my desk in years. But that doesn't mean I'm not qualified. Just a little rusty.
Okay, prejudice, yeah.
People hold a hell of a grudge against Augs, ever since the incident.
Yes, and?
Well, good thing the cops here are such professionals. Part of being a police officer is treating everyone the same, right? Aug or no Aug.
It's not that simple, and you know it. A police force isn't some abstract ideal of what justice and law should be. It's an instrument of those in power, a reflection of the society it protects.
I haven't been seeing a whole lot of protection out there.
Well, that depends who you ask.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm here because I don't like the idea of someone killing people right outside my window. Maybe he's out there right now, targeting that poor witness. Or maybe he's just looking for any chance to do it again.
Fair enough, Mr. Interpol.
Ah. Yeah.
Do you know if the victim
Any
had
other
enemies?
suspects?
I know she and Johnny didn't get along. Other than that, I really couldn't tell you.
Tell me about the victim's husband, Johnny.
He used to work for a private military company.
Bell Tower? Ooh.
He's been arrested for all sorts of things in the past. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe in evidence. But I also believe in playing the odds. 9 times out of 10, the husband did it.
Why are your superiors so eager to pin Johnny for murder? It's gotta be more than just not liking the guy.
Standard policy for guys like Johnny. The way they see it, you send a man like him into Golem City, and he's liable to go off the grid, end up with Ark or God knows who. He becomes 10 times more trouble than he's worth. But if they can charge him with something big, something like murder, well, suddenly he's no trouble at all.
I spoke to Daria. She's able to confirm that the suspect is male. Other than that, she's all over the place. I think she's pretty shaken up.
Yeah, well, can't blame her. I would be too. You seem to have made a good impression, though. Ever since you got here, she seems different, calmer. You know, I met my first wife over a crime scene.
I'm not gonna fuck her.
Let me give you a very important piece of advice, eh? Never marry the ones you save.
Yeah, that seems pretty logical because isn't there some... It has a certain name, that symptom, when it's like... You fall in love with your savior, and then that turns off after a while.
Did the killer leave anything behind? Does anything strike you as odd?
I don't know. It's a murder, you know? Doesn't matter if you look at it sideways or upside down. It's never going to look normal.
Oh. Yeah, what about the broken needle?
I found a broken needle stuck in the victim's shoulder. The killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
Maybe. But keep in mind, she was an aug. Don't you all have to shoot up that new pause shit? Let's go for the obvious before jumping to any wild conclusions.
Hey, what about the marks?
I'm assuming you know her augments were harvested. The marks on her body make it seem like the killer knew exactly what he was doing, knew exactly what he wanted.
The way you said that just now.
What about it?
The way you described the aug removal. And before, you mentioned a broken needle in the right shoulder?
That's right.
It reminds me, you know. There was this cop, Smolinski. He used to work in this neighborhood. He had this theory about a copycat. Someone acting just like a dead killer named, Svobotka.
You think there's a connection to another case?
I don't know yet. But I remember him mentioning something about needles and aug removal. Smolinski died in the police station bombing. Whatever files he had would have been moved into temp storage, across the street from the bombed-out station. Who knows? Maybe it's nothing.
Ooh, so there maybe we have a last clue.
I found a print on Angela's neck, next to the contusion marks. It's a partial, so I don't think we can match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left something, and that she was strangled.
Huh, a fingerprint. I must have missed that one. This is exactly the kind of evidence I'm talking about. No way Johnny could squirm his way out of something like that. If only we could link it to him.
Yeah, but you don't want to because that's... Oh. Didn't we talk about this already?
Anything I should know about the scene? Anything jump out at you?
The dismembered body jumps out at me. Keep in mind, I've been behind a desk for the last 12 years. It all jumps out at me.
Oh. What about the EMP fragment?
I found what looks like a grenade fragment. EMP by the looks of it. Killer might have used this to incapacitate her.
Interesting. Johnny wouldn't need an EMP to take down his wife. Riot police use EMPs to re-establish public order around here. With all the aug riots, anti-aug riots, it wouldn't surprise me if that's all it was. Still, interesting.
But Darla's testimony says that it was used and the sudden flash of lightning, right?
Found this piece of glass near the body. A pair of broken glasses, maybe?
I don't know what to tell you. We're in the back alley of a major city. There's bound to be broken glass.
Okay, and press ID?
I found this press ID on the victim.
Okay, enlighten me. We care about this... why?
Angela Gunn was a journalist. Maybe this is work-related. Maybe she uncovered something she wasn't supposed to.
Maybe. I don't know.
Huh. And suddenly you start being a shithead. Oh, what about the mission details then?
I want to help you with this case. To do that, I need a rundown of what you know already.
Help me, huh? You mean, like being my subordinate?
I mean like making sure we catch whoever's responsible.
Right. Well, I have a dead body, Angela Gunn. I have bureaucratic pressure to arrest the augmented husband, Johnny Gunn. I have a crime scene, and I have you.
Did I do it? That's how it felt like after that explanation.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
You do whatever you have to.
So I guess we have the last piece of evidence in that locker. I guess. That's what I think at least. Right? Hi, civilian.
No, I don't.
Now, where is that though? Where was the police station? Oh wait. Police checkpoint? No. really all the way up here? Is that... yeah, that's the police thing at least, and there is the apartments. Well, that's something to check before we go here, but I guess we then have to return to the crime scene also. And over here with that too. Great. Frickly great. So much to do.